Dandagos Chimimelani, executive producer of Heirareb, a Namibian film that has been making waves locally and internationally, says filmmakers work with little resources, managing to produce films that can be marketed globally to compete with multi-million-dollar movies. With the right investment and support, Jimmy Melani says Namibians have great potential to compete internationally and in return plow back into the country.
The Namibian Film Commission is part of the government, so they are still extremely instrumental in all the films that you have seen coming to screen and to cinema. What we would ask is that there is more funding that's made available for not only film but for the creative industries. So this speaks to actual creative works, including film, art, film actually is composed of all different types of artistic endeavors. And if the Namibian government can look at allocating a bigger budget to these kind of creative endeavors, we can have much more to offer in terms of promoting our culture on the global stage.
With a $250,000 budget availed by the Namibia Film Commission, the team of Heirareb have pulled off a feature film that scored numerous accolades locally and internationally. Jimmy Melani did not neglect to point out the role of the private sector in supporting the creative industry.
I believe there is much more that can be done from big corporates as well as SMEs. We believe that there is not really enough support that comes towards filmmaking in general because it's not seen, I guess, as fitting into any corporate social responsibility box. But if we look at at other countries and what they do and how they support the arts, how they support film, I think we can benchmark to that and make it really part of the offering or the portfolio for corporate social responsibility.
Filmmaking's potential to boost the national economy, she said, should not be undermined. Production of a single film, she noted, opens opportunities for a range of sectors, from artists to hospitality, transportation and catering, among others. Then there is the potential to market potential tourism destinations.
I think film is really an untapped resource in terms of jobs generation and revenue generation for the country. So when films are produced locally, that money really turns over so many times in the economy, as you said, with catering, within the tourism industry, different rentals, on top of the creative, people that come on board. There's also practical things that need to be done. Sometimes you need to build sets, so there's construction, there's a lot of different things. Certainly we experienced that in terms of the number of people that we had to work with to bring the film to fruition. And there's also an opportunity to showcase different communities in Namibia.
The film Heirareb just scooped another nomination, this time at the 8th edition of the Africa Magic Awards. Selima Henok, NBC News, Windhoek.